All right, we're live. We are live. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You may see me in a room with something on the wall that says princess and some stuffed animals and things like that. What up, Gabe? What up? All show all the chat. All the chat. I have a special guest. All right, this is not my room. Even though I can be a princess, this is not my room. What up? What up? You wanna introduce yourself? You're my favorite YouTuber, Gabe. There she is, the
Hey.
Niecey Nace.
Yeah, this is his room. This isn't my room.
Yeah, yeah. My nephew is trying to sleep in the other room, and so I needed to find a quiet place. So, and she has these lights. That's why I'm all blue. Oops, I just unplugged them. What's up, Mitchell? What's up, Jack?
Mitchell.
What's up, everybody? See the real CP Brennan. What up?
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys may remember that you have a chain.
Yes.
You get a chain. I add it to mine.
No, thank you.
um
Yeah.
oh, you're his favorite niecey niece.
Oh, yeah.
Say thank you, Gabe.
Thank you, Gabe. I'm my one and only.
Yeah. She has braces now too. She's a brace face officially. Um so yeah, last week, as I told you guys, I couldn't tell you where I was. You guessed correctly because you knew. Um, I couldn't say where I was because. Do you want to tell them what I did?
Because he FaceTimed us while he was. He FaceTimed us while he was in a minivan and said, "Does this house look familiar?" Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working in Austin, and now live a few hours north of Austin. So I didn't want anyone to know I was in Austin yet,
Yeah.
so that I could come up here and surprise them. So I drove up here, and from outside, I video called and I said, "Hey, does this house look familiar?"
Yeah. And that's what
And I
happened.
surprised them. So that's why I did not want to reveal where I was on the last live stream.
Do you guys like my Grinch PJs?
She's wearing Grinch PJs.
Yeah, I got them for Christmas.
What did we do today?
We went to a Texas Rangers baseball game. Go Rangers! They won.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won.
Thoughts on the draft? I think it was a pretty good draft. Um, what's up, Josie?
What is up, Josie?
Um,
What is
I
up?
really liked Globe Life Field. So yeah, we went to the Rangers and Reds game today. I really enjoyed it. I was kind of worried because I had read other people talking about it. No, I looked for the boomstick. I told you earlier I didn't have money for any of that, but I did get garlic knots, mozzarella knots, or whatever. What is that? Oh,
Rangers win.
Rangers win. Um, so I had read some things about Globe Life Park or Globe Life Field rather, and people said that it was kind of like a warehouse feeling. So I was kind of worried that I wouldn't like it, but I really really liked it. It was cool. Yep, there's a photo. um, yeah, it was really cool. It wasn't. What's up, Jamie? Shot simple. What's up? Um, I liked what you can't tell like on TV or if you watch a game or if you watch that like weird World Series they had a few years ago that doesn't really count. When you watch that, you can't really tell. You can't really see like outside like on the concourses. So I really liked that. What I thought they didn't do was uh like kind of make it like Globe Life Park was, like the ballpark in Arlington was. But they did. They have like archways and stuff, so like it's still kind of reminiscent. It feels almost like uh, just Globe Life 2.0. So I thought it was really cool. Tons of good food options. a lot of cool, interesting things to look at. Some cool statues. It was cool. It was really cool. And
Yeah.
no, shot simple. I was in Austin, Texas.
Also,
Yeah. So I couldn't reveal where I was because I came and surprised them. They didn't know I was in Texas, and I came and surprised them. So that's why I did not want to reveal where I was.
yes.
Cameron, I think, did you go to Sacramento today? Gabe was there and he did a video. Or he was there last night. Was that last night? I haven't watched the video yet, Gabe, but I will.
And I got a
Do you
second.
know there's a kid behind you? It's not really a kid. It's more like an amoeba that won't leave me alone.
You invited me. I'm leaving.
I'll take over your room.
No, thank you.
Yeah, go watch Gabe's video. They brought the summer of boycott and the summer of sale or whatever we're calling it. They brought it to Sacramento. Go check that out. Um, so I thought it was cool because our seats today, you'll see in the video. I did a full video today that will come out whenever I can finish editing. From our seats, you could see Choctaw Stadium, which is now Choctaw Stadium. Used to be Globe Life Park. Um, you may also remember that me and my brother did a video at Globe Life Park years ago before they built the new ballpark. What I liked was we were there, and from our seats out the window, we could see Choctaw Stadium, which is where the Giants won the 2010 World Series. And I say this in the video, but that was a real World Series, right? It was a full season, right? Full season, full participation. Nobody was sitting out. They played all the games, not only a third of the games, they played all the games. We won. We had a parade down Market Street in San Francisco. We had a full parade, and at that parade, we did not spread infectious diseases. Okay?
Yay.
Nothing like the World Series that was won at Globe Life Field in 2020. Nothing like that, right? Nothing like that. Oh, what'd you see about Austin? You're lucky you got to see the original ballpark before they built the new one. Yeah, I'm really glad we went. Roots fired the head coach, really? I saw would they lose a few in a row, right? I haven't been keeping up. I tried to put the game on at work, but yeah. I think Bay FC's doing pretty bad too. I don't know. But what's up with you guys? Why is Austin cool? Shot simple. I filmed another video in Austin too, and I hope to film some more. I will be in Texas for another week. Austin is the Berkeley of Texas. Austin's cool. It's my first time really exploring Austin so far. So far, I like it. I'm not like super into it. I think because not having like a major sports team besides MLS feels weird. We're just back there doing stuff. Can you tell them what we're doing in about a month?
Guess what, guys? So he's taking me to the happiest place on earth. He's taking me to Disneyland after school ends. Yep, and we're gonna be fat because we're eating churros.
A lot of churros. A lot of churros. I almost got a home run ball last night at the Rivercats game, and I botched it. That's like 2 weeks in a row, Gabe. What's the Circuit of the Americas? I'm dropping it. I just wasn't paying attention and misplayed it. You misplayed it. Come on, buddy. I actually have to drive back to Austin tonight. What are you doing?
Oh,
I have to drive back to Austin tonight. It's like a 3-hour drive.
I don't know the rest of the song.
The Texas Capitol building's really cool, by the way. Build the most Galaxy's Edge stuff you can. Alright, I'll try to do that. Yeah, I went to a museum called the Bullock Museum. It's like the State Texas History Museum. Really cool place. Really cool place. And I got like kind of a creepy episode I'm trying to do in Austin this week as well, since I got another week. But in Austin, I'm working basically graveyard shift, so it's been hard to find the time to film. But yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan probably, and he had Gary Clark Jr., who lives in Austin, also saying how it's pretty dope. So I started looking it up. Yeah, there are a bunch of the comedians and stuff are in Austin now. I tried to drive by Joe Rogan's comedy club, but the street was blocked off. Get her some more Mountain Dew. No, she does not need anything to amp her up.
Hey,
You should see my nephew. My nephew's a menace. Circuit of the Americas is road course racing circuit in Austin. Oh, okay, yeah. What's up, Jenny?
Look at that.
Why does it keep coming out? What? These things are so. What is the point of these? Ah!
I don't even know.
But yeah, Globe Life Field was a lot of fun today. Wyatt Langford, he's a rookie, hit his first major league home run, and guess what? Guess what? It was inside the park. It was super cool.
You see that, guys?
I think it might have been the first inside the park home run I've seen live. Probably. It probably was. And the coolest part, kids got to run the bases. So she got to run the bases.
Yep.
It was really cool.
And he had to try to keep up with me because I'm a track runner, guys. If you don't know. Yep, Slay Queen. Oh, say, can you see?
She's not usually like this. Yeah, I just want the Lakers to lose, and then I don't really care who wins after that.
Hey, that's mean. I care.
Why? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to win?
On frogs.
TCU.
Go frogs.
Come on, frogs. We're right by TCU, actually.
Oh, say, can
And I drove by Baylor, and it's funny to me. I always forget when I drove up here. I drove right by Baylor. I always forget Baylor's in Texas. I don't know why. I always think Baylor is somewhere further up north. Maybe I just think like Notre Dame because of the colors or something. But something about Baylor makes me think it's like either northeast or like upper Midwest. But it's not. It's down here in Tejas, you know?
I love Tejas. That's where I live.
Capitals and Suns are on. Capitals are, I heard like Ovechkin was like he's just old now, right? He's just not even doing his thing.
Hey,
And the
Dylan?
Suns, is that game on today or is that tomorrow?
Can you untie that for me?
Can I untie this? What is this? You know I'm on a live stream, right?
Yeah.
Are you aware that there's thousands of people watching right now?
Yes.
Just kidding. I saw the highlight of the inside park home run. Did you say hi to Bruce Bochy?
No, we tried.
I didn't say hi to him, but I definitely tipped my cap. And I was sad when he went out to the pitcher's mound, brought the reliever in, and seeing his old decrepit walk back to the dugout made me very sad. Because I miss him. He was the best coach we ever had.
Is he not still coach?
He's the coach of the Rangers. He's not the coach of the Giants anymore. Yeah. Oh, the games are on right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that in a bit. All right, I can't undo that right now.
I'm gonna have to shave your beard.
Shave it. Anyways, I am a princess.
Okay, y'all.
It is true.
Y'all, this is not my room.
Suns up by 2 with 2 minutes left before the half. Okay, I'm trying to watch the fourth. Try to watch the fourth. There's some stuff I wanted to do in San Antonio too, but I don't think I'll be able to get down there. Yeah, I'm working a lot while I'm here, and I'm working overnight, so like it's been hard to find time. Luckily, I got this weekend off, so I was able to come up here, surprise them, go check off the ballpark.
Yeah, that
was cool.
You scared me. I thought you were gonna be like at Disneyland or something without me. I was gonna be like,
Yeah, because I kept telling him, I was like, I got a surprise. Like, I'm gonna call you guys. So that was fun. That'll be on a members only video. Soon.
Wait, are you putting the The baseball one on members only?
No, baseball one's public.
Okay, I was about to say, because
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get members only, and I wouldn't want.
Yeah, Waymo's already in Austin. I don't think I'm gonna go to Houston. I don't think I'll have time. I wanted to though. There's some things in Houston I didn't get to see last year when I was in Houston, so I would like to, but probably not. But I found some cool stuff in Austin that I'm gonna try to film this week. So I've been here a week and I've only filmed 2 things, including today. So,
What'd you film
yeah,
after that? What'd you film the other day?
museum. Um, but next month when we go to Disneyland, I'm also going to an Angels game. So I will have a video about Angels Stadium as well.
Yeah, and look, guys, I'm a magician.
It doesn't really hardly shows up on the video.
Oh.
Have you been to Buc-ee's? Yeah, I've been to Buc-ee's. We filmed a Buc-ee's episode last year, and I told my cousin that was like his test episode to edit because he wanted to learn to edit, and he hasn't edited it yet. So yeah, but we filmed a Buc-ee's episode last year, and I actually yesterday on my way over here I went to 2 different Buc-ee's.
And I've never been.
You've never been to Buc-ee's?
Mm-mm.
I'll take you next time. But Buc-ee's really is the best stop just because of the restrooms. Like, some people might think it's like overhyped or whatever, but there was a Buc-ee's shirt I really wanted, but I'm broke. I can't spend any money. I basically can spend like $0 besides the baseball game. So we love that, don't we? What else is going on? Someone guessed last week. Someone guessed that I was going to Globe Life Field. By the way, I don't remember who it was, but I owe you a shirt or something. Whoever it was, if you see this, or I can go back and look at the chat. But yeah.
Hey guys, I'm putting this stupid thing away right now. Just kidding. I'm in love.
What else did we see at the game? A lady screaming because she lost the child she was with.
And barf. I saw barf. Yeah,
A kid barf.
And it looked like Chunky.
A kid barf. We don't. All right.
Hot dog.
No, Gabe. No.
Oh, say can you?
What else did we see? Come on. Garcia hit a home run, 2-run bomb. Wyatt Langford hit his first inside the park home run. Well, his first home run in general.
And I got a 7-Eleven cheese pizza.
She got a 7-Eleven cheese pizza at the game.
Yeah.
So that was exciting.
Yeah.
And I ate these like mozzarella garlic knot things.
I know what they are called.
What were they
They
called?
were meatball garlic knots, and he did. It was like he liked them, but it wasn't a 10 out of 10 because they were hard to eat because they were on a stick.
They were hard to eat, yeah.
But he
never really knew about Austin until yesterday. I thought it was like a suburb in Dallas. Yeah, so Austin's the capital of Texas. So there's a whole Capitol Mall. The Capitol building is really, really cool. It's like super tall, the dome. And then there's like a bunch of museums and stuff. So I went to one of the museums. I did an episode, so
I have something to
I'll
say.
put that out eventually. And yeah, there's a lot of cool history in Austin. There's one place, the one place I want to go the most in Austin, but the weather has sucked. And it's one of the episodes that like, the weather should be nice, but it's called Pioneer Farms. And it's like this farm has a different section for like different decades in the 1800s. So it has like a section for the 1830s, 1840s, 1850s, and it's like straight up Wild West. And I want to do it so bad, but the weather has been really terrible. Like if you saw my Instagram story, like it was severe thunderstorms, thunder and lightning last night, and it was a tornado warning last night. So yeah, but I'll try to do it. Texas Live. We didn't go inside, but we were outside Texas Live. Go ahead.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. Every day is like day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
What is that, a TikTok dance?
Yeah.
Don't ever do that again, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely talked crazy about AT&T Stadium while I was there. You're in cowgirl territory, representing your Niner gear. I actually didn't bring Niner gear. I should have, but I mean, I got my SF and stuff, and I got a Giants hat. I should have brought a Niner hat. I didn't think about it. But look, it ain't on me. It's in me. Okay. So if you see me, just know what it is. Inside the park home run for the first career home run. There can't be too many players of that stat. I know, right? That would be interesting to look up.
Look what I won the other day.
You can see Austin through your lens. Yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can in Austin.
This is so beautiful.
But yeah, like working overnights is funny because I stay up late anyways, but working overnights is like, it just hits different, you know? So like, I was just, the first few days, I was just sleeping all day and then working all night. And then finally I was mad at myself for doing that. So I stayed up after I got off work in the morning. I stayed up and waited for the museum to open so I could go check that out and do an episode. So that'll be coming out soon. Is that your cheer medals?
No.
Oh.
That I won that first division for my band.
Oh.
For band?
For band?
Yeah, I won.
It's cool.
And then that was for cheer.
Oh, cool. You want to show it off? You want to show off your medals?
Yeah, one sec. This one's taped.
Oh, you don't have to take it off.
Oh, well.
Oh, here.
Look. That was for cheer because I'm a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm. And
then I won that the other day. Oops.
And you dropped it.
I knew.
Yeah, you know, I do like visiting Texas. I have a good time in Texas, and there's so much to do out here. So I really want to, this week, my last week here, I want to kick it into high gear. You know what I mean? New to your channel, Disney auction was dope. Warriors finals. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I got a lot more coming.
I have a question.
I work nights to do that all the time, man. It's rough. Yeah.
Y'all should vote because I'm actually kind of torn. Should he... Wait, can you take your hat off? Should he get his hair re-braided for Disneyland or should he get a new haircut? You guys need to vote.
I already had plans to do braids because you already told me to do braids.
Well, I'm deciding.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, you know what? Don't vote.
Western Texas is creepy, like Children of the Corn creepy. Yeah, I've never been to Western Texas, actually.
Like Children of the Corn?
So now that I've explored Austin for a week, I can finally say I've been to every major city except for like El Paso. I haven't been to El Paso.
El Paso sucks.
How do you know?
Because I've been there.
What, you drove through?
Yeah. I spent the night there.
Did you?
Yeah, 2 times.
When you guys moved out here or what?
Yeah, when we moved out here and when we were leaving here.
There's probably some cool stuff in El Paso. I did have some good Tex-Mex the first day I got here. La Mancha. Are you going to a Dodgers game? I want to. I really I want to do my Giants and Dodgers game video in LA. It's been a long time coming, so I need to do that. But I'm definitely going to an Angels game next month because I've never been to that stadium. So I've been outside of it so many times, but I've never gone in. So I finally get to check that off officially, and then, you know, I've been to every other stadium in California multiple times except for that one. So, yeah, I've been to Dodger Stadium a bunch. I just never filmed it. What's up, Jennifer?
What's up?
How are you? I love my Polo Grounds hat. I love it so much. I got the last dive bar. I was representing this today. Okay. For all the Oakland fans. Okay. Cool. Ugly sweater dress.
Yeah. I what
Gonna
was
do
that?
much exploring? Not a lot. Like that's why I need to kick it into high gear this next week. Um, Angel Stadium's really cool. I'm hoping, man, like it's definitely one of the last of that era, you know? And like uh what I want to do, I didn't I don't today was kind of different cuz she was with me, but like Angel Stadium, instead of trying to film like the game or whatever, I want to make the video more about the stadium and the history cuz there is a lot of cool history at that stadium.
Weird.
Careful, Dodger Stadium is. I've been to Dodger Stadium a bunch of times. It's all good, but yeah, you're right. You gotta mind yourself. But you know, it is what it is. I have fun. I have fun. We have fun. You know. But yeah, I need to go film a video there finally. I saw some. I saw Kershaw versus Bumgarner at Dodger Stadium before, which was cool. I'm glad I got to see that. It's like a for me, it'll go down as like my Peyton versus Brady. You know what I mean? And he's about to get the broom out on the Suns. Dang. Yeah, I think KD will leave. I think the Suns they're done for. Like you've seen their picks, they have like no draft picks. Like they just mortgaged their entire future on KD, and like it wasn't gonna work. Wasn't gonna work. Dodger Stadium is better than Oracle Park. I like Dodger Stadium, but that was an NFL draft overall. I think Caleb Williams is overrated. Um, Niners, we did all right. Like I was confused a little bit by the first pick. I want to keep Ayuk and Debo, but I'm glad we got an O lineman finally. We got a cornerback. Um,
Debo.
you know, so I think it was a pretty good draft for us. I have to
Yeah.
wait for it to get delivered. Then I don't know when I'll see you next. All right, Gabe. I don't I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. I do compare Sutter Health Park to the Oakland Coliseum. Um, when it comes to minor league ballparks, Sutter Health Park, I think. I mean, I haven't been to a whole lot of minor league parks, but I still think it really feels top tier for a minor league park. But it's a minor league park. There's a lot of limitations. Um, and the Coliseum has space and all that, um, more facilities, right? But I mean, Sutter Health Park is a lot newer and nicer, but um, it's still just a joke that they're doing it. I think. I, um, I could see if they played there in the interim for like a partial season or something, sure, but like 3 seasons is wild. Wild. But I mean, I'm gonna miss the Coliseum regardless of how, what the shape is. One last dance with the Warriors? KD? I don't think so. I doubt it. Chicago's where QBs go to die. Yeah. And I just think Caleb Williams is not that great. But hey, like someone called me out last week. I was wrong about Wemby, right? So I could be wrong about him too. I was totally wrong about Wemby. Waiting for present I have for you to be delivered. No, I read that, but I don't know what you're talking about.
It's perfect.
Likes and please share the video. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Um, yeah, I got so much lined up, so much lined up. Do as much as I can out here, and then we got Disneyland, we got Angel Stadium, and we still have 8 videos or so that I'm still working on. A couple of them are already done. Um, so yeah, there's a lot going on. So I appreciate you guys, checking in and all that. And I'm sorry I don't have more like full videos all the time. Like I definitely want there to be full videos all the time. It's just, having to work full time and pay for Disneyland trips for a certain someone
Hey,
makes it hard. you know, um, I don't know. Well, maybe one day I'll have more time for videos.
in the
Because if you guys don't know, I work 10-hour shifts. So I work 10 hours and then I go home and I try to do as much editing as I can in the few hours that I have at home before I have to go to sleep and get up and do it again. Um, and I pretty much do that every night. I edit pretty much every night. But the way I edit and all that, it takes a long time. So we got some cool stuff coming up. We got some Cold War history in the Bay Area. Some really cool Cold War history. We got three now actually, because I filmed another one. Three really cool museums in Texas. We got an abandoned sports venue. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Is the food and fan experience better at Sutter Health Park than the Coliseum? Um, from what I remember, there was like more varied food, but I mean, the Oakland Coliseum had some good stuff still. I don't buy that much there, so Gabe could probably answer that better than me. But I don't remember them having like helmet nachos and stuff. New York was way off. It was a good guess because of the Mets series, but the Mets are playing in San Francisco. You know, what's up though, man? What's up, Avaholic? Cold War history in the Bay. Yeah, it's a cool one. It's a cool one. Thoughts on TikTok ban? I hate TikTok, but I use it. I don't want it to be banned, but I don't know. I kind of understand. Like, I don't know. It might be overblown, but it is kind of weird that this Chinese company gets so much data from us, especially when they're known to meddle in our elections. Like we probably meddle in theirs, right? Everyone's doing it to everyone, but um, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be crazy if they play hardball and they actually just take the ban instead of, you know, selling their American assets or whatever they're instructed to do. Do you think they were wrong about Wemby, or are you not buying in until he proved himself? Because yeah, some bums even just look good overseas trash in the NBA. No, I really didn't think his game would translate to the NBA. I was totally wrong. Like I really thought, because the competition he played wasn't that great, and at that size, I just thought he was going to get exploited by the speed of the NBA, and that didn't happen. So I give him credit. Like I was just wrong. Um, like I really thought bust. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna wait and see. It was more like I really thought he was gonna be a bust. I'm still weird. I'm still hesitant about his health going forward. So we'll see if like him and Chet Holmgren can stay healthy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know Facebook does the same stuff. They all do it. So I don't know. See TikToks, week later's Instagram Reels. I know that's what a lot of people, a lot of people just see that. I do both. Like I've gotten more views on TikTok than on YouTube, honestly. But like, I just um, I don't like short form content. Like you guys know how I like to do my videos. Like if it was up to me, all my videos would be like 30 minutes, but it's kind of just too long for most people's attention spans nowadays. So, you know, whatever.
and I told you I
Roots
forgot my
lost
camera.
2-0. Man,
Oh,
not going so well.
oh.
Not going so well. If anyone has any recommendations of stuff in Austin, yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I found a really cool story, kind of a creepy story in Austin that I'm gonna try to do a video on this week. The only problem is I forgot a microphone cable that I need for my lavalier mics, but I bought an aux cable and I'm hoping that works because otherwise it'll be hard to do the video because I need to be away from the camera to do it the way I want to do it. But yeah, should be some fun, like creepy history in Austin. I don't like short videos either. That's what I have against TikTok. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, 6th Street looked cool. Um, I don't know. The thing is, I'm working overnights. Like I'm working graveyard shifts, so I can't really go out. Capitals have been swept by the Rangers. Wow, poor Ovechkin, huh?
That's crazy.
If it's warm in Austin, you have to go to Barton Springs. It's terrible weather. I was gonna do a Barton Springs episode, but it's terrible weather. It's been like um overcast. We had severe thunderstorms last night. Um so yeah, I was gonna do a Barton Springs episode. When he mentions health, that's why I question too. I thought he struggled more with the physicality. Yeah, I thought for sure, and then he's been really good. So I give credit to Wemby. I was wrong. Um, but again, his health though, that
Well,
still
that.
worries me. It's strong. That's real strong. um, but again, I'll put it out there. I don't believe in Caleb Williams. Maybe this will come back to haunt me,
Look
but
at
I
this.
don't believe in him.
It's
A strawberry Coach bag.
yeah. It's a wallet.
How far do you see the Nuggets going? I think the Nuggets can repeat if they're clicking like they were the first three games. Um, I don't know if they'll sustain that the whole way, but I feel like the Nuggets are so complete when they're all on it. So it's just they're hard to beat. And then there's always this is what the other thing I questioned before they won the championship is like Jokic's conditioning. Same with Luca. I feel like Luca and Jokic have the same problem, like conditioning. Obviously they got over the hump last season, but
I'm gonna
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get some snacks. I'm
Okay,
hungry.
all right. Um, but yeah, the Nuggets are still, I think, probably the team to beat. They're so well rounded. The Spurs need to go all in on Trey Young and build around him and Wemby. Trey Young, really interesting. Trey Young and Wemby. Hmm. That would be interesting. That'd be interesting to see. The Spurs definitely need to like start riding the ship. You know, it. You got Wemby. You got a year in. I don't know what their draft pick is, but they need to start turning it around. Steelers, Jags, Falcons, Chargers, all improved. The Falcons, I mean that picking a QB after just signing Kirk Cousins was a little wild. Yeah, Jokic. Yeah, you're right. Jokic like always says he doesn't care about basketball, which kind of makes me not like it. I don't like that. It's like with what's his name? Anthony Rendon on the Angels. Like, I want people to care, you know? Just joining. How's your night going? You following Stanley Cup playoffs? Just through here, people were updating me here. I haven't been watching. I honestly, I'm so casual with the NHL that I only really watch if the Sharks are in it, and obviously they're not. But I do want to. I do want to. And that's the thing. Jokic like still dominates while not seeming to care. But some people say he does care. He just doesn't care about like the media and like answering questions and the fame, which is more fair than like Rendon, who just seems to not even like baseball. Can't be bothered how badly the Sharks have been. Yeah, exactly, Connor. Same thing, man. Like if the Sharks aren't in it, I don't really watch. Like I'll check the scores and stuff. So I'm glad people are giving me updates. Because I'll follow it, but not like really watch it, if that makes sense. Um, Falcons' only need is a QB. Only need? I thought they had more holes than that, but I really don't know if I watched any Falcons football last season. That is true, huh? The Raiders didn't have. Yeah, you're right. I think he just doesn't care about the fame. Yeah, maybe. Carlos Vela treats soccer like a 9 to 5 job too. He actually wanted to be a pro basketball player. His father forced him to be a pro soccer player. Yeah, I don't know why that. I don't really like that. It makes me feel bad as a fan because it's like, oh, would you look down on me because I care? Huh? It's a problem that I care and you don't. Like, especially when Rendon was playing so awful. Like, give me half the money and I can go 0 for 14 or whatever, you know? For half the money, I'll go 0 for 14. I might make contact.
My mom's making me leave the live stream so I can do the dishes.
Oh, you gotta do the dishes? Okay, I'm not gonna stay on much longer. Say goodbye to the live stream.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
I love you.
You're the best.
Thank you.
You know you're capable of anything, right?
Yes.
With hard work, focus, and a kind heart.
Yes.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
I'll be out there soon.
I'm gonna go break all the dishes because I'm angry.
I'm gonna stay in the princess room.
Okay. Here. As long as you're in here, you have to hold this.
I have to hold this?
And you gotta
Hey, I know this pin.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that pin?
I don't know.
Tell him. Tell him where you got it.
I got it from Land's End, San Francisco.
Yeah, when we went on an adventure, right?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Love you. I don't trust Denver with anything they do, honestly. I just think Trae Young would just be handling Wemby dimes all game, and they both stretch the floor. Look, I'm not doubting it. I just never thought about that. But do you think Trae Young and Popovich would work out? Trae Young's not really the type that Popovich usually likes to work with. You know what I mean? I'll do Rendon's job for the league minimum. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Send Curry to the Spurs. Stop it. Stop. Going to San Jose next week. May 7th has Oakland playing the Earthquakes. May 7th? Maybe. I didn't know about that. Maybe. I really want to go. I want to go to the Wrexham game. Was it Wrexham and Chelsea? I think it's Wrexham and Chelsea, right? At Levi Stadium. I want to go, but I didn't get tickets. Is anyone going to that? Wrexham and Chelsea at Levi's? I still need to go to a Roots game too. I just been. I want to go to a Bay FC game. I really, really want to go to a Bay FC game. I mean, I want to go to an Earthquakes game too. It's just John Fisher makes me not want to go. But Bay FC, I could go. I'm trying to get a Bay FC jersey too. I really like their jerseys. The black one with like the B. I think they're dope. Wrexham versus Chelsea. I'm going to try to get tickets for it. Yeah, that'll be fun, man. Ryan Reynolds might be there. Rob McElhaney. That'd be cool. Yeah, I need to start going to more of these games, man. I just been working so much. Yeah, I don't know if Popovich would want someone like Trae Young. Unless Trae Young was able to adapt. Maybe he would. I mean, that would be such a good situation that he might be willing to adapt. But I don't know. Trae Young also seems like he likes to be the star of the show. So I don't know. Soccer's more boring than baseball, golf, and bowling combined. You go out to Sacramento for the River Cats game? I think last I was. No, but I mentioned earlier Gabe did a video there, so he covered it. I'm in Texas right now, so I couldn't go. I went to Globe Life Field today. Episode comes soon. My first indoor baseball game. I never got to go to any of the domes. No King Dome. You know? No Metro Dome. No Olympic Stadium. Let's check it out. Have fun out in Texas. I'm working a lot. I'm working out here, unfortunately, but the game was awesome. First inning was awesome. Inside the park home run for Wyatt Langford's first career home run. It was fun. Cool, really cool stadium. I really enjoyed it. It's just really cool that all the stadiums are there and Six Flags. You know? Oh yeah, the Trop is still standing. I got to get to the Trop. I want to go so bad. But yeah, it's cool that, Choctaw Stadium is there. Globe Life Field. And dreaded Jerry's World, Are you a Chelsea fan? No, I don't really have a team like a European or Premier League team. that I'm a fan of. I did like Chelsea because Drogba was one of the players that kind of got me looking at soccer more. I'm still like very casual with soccer, but I really like Drogba. I have a Drogba Chelsea jersey actually. So I wouldn't say I'm a fan though, just because like I have nothing connecting me to any of the teams. Um, yeah. If anything, like I just root for whoever the underdog is in any matchup. Writing from Turkey. What's up, dude? I went to Istanbul. I did an episode there. I went to the Hagia Sophia, and I wanted to go to the Basilica Cistern, but it was closed, and that sucked. And I went to the Galata Tower, too. CMG, what's up? It's actually funny if anyone joins this live stream like after my niece goes away. So, like, what is this room you're in? um, but yeah, so some more Texas stuff coming soon. Um, Hagia Sophia, Mouse, New York. You been to New York? Is that what you mean? New York? Just say you're a Chelsea fan. I don't know. I like to have something connecting me to a team before I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I mean, even though I really like Drogba, but I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Some more yuck. Texas. Texas is like I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Texas. There's a lot of things about Texas I really enjoy. There's a lot of things I don't enjoy. Um, you know what's funny? Here's I like Texas, so I don't want to just trash it. But here's my little bit of trashing Texas. All right. Nobody is more up their own behinds than Texas. What's up, Marie? Nobody is up their own behinds more than Texas. What I mean by that is like you can't go 6 feet without seeing something saying Texas, the shape of Texas. It's like I get it. I know where I'm at. And it doesn't matter where in Texas. It's a big state. It's a huge state. It's bigger than a lot of countries. But wherever you go, hey, you know you're in Texas, right? Hey, you. Hey, you know where you're at? It's Texas. Hey, you over there. Hey, you down the road. See this shape? That signifies the state you're in right now, which is Texas. It's like I know, guy. All right. I get it. I get it. I know. Could you imagine if Delaware was like that? Everywhere you went, the shape of Delaware. But I like it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're proud of their town. Not the whole state, man. It doesn't matter what city, town you're in. It's Texas. Talk about Texas so much that one of our professors had to tell her to stop bringing it up. That's so funny. They hate. I mean, they do. They do a little bit, but it's funny. It's just funny. It's like, thanks for the reminder. I almost forgot where I was. Thank you. The other funny thing is, look, if I'm already ventured in this territory, I'll say this as well, which I talk about in an upcoming episode that I filmed the other day. Um, some of the people that Texas makes heroes, they're not heroes. They're not. What's up, Cyrus? Barbecue out there is probably worth it though. I haven't had barbecue yet. I'm a Tex-Mex guy. I love Tex-Mex. I love Tex-Mex. I love the authentic stuff. I love, the California stuff, but I love Tex-Mex. I love queso. Any melted cheese. What was I saying? Oh, the heroes. They're not heroes. Okay? And you'll see the come and take it flags. Remember the Alamo, right? All that stuff. Look, the Alamo was a massacre, and that's never cool. The massacre is never cool, right? It. There's no massacre that's cool. All right, but the people defending the Alamo, if you guys don't know, if you guys just know the story of like, oh, it was a war and they surrounded the Alamo and they killed everyone in the Alamo, pretty much. But then how'd the story get out? You know, they spared some people. The people in the Alamo, if you didn't know, okay, and this is verified. This is not me making this up. If you didn't know, the people in the Alamo, remember the Alamo. They were fighting for a few reasons, but one very big reason. And it was at the forefront. And they don't like to talk about this. That reason was human slavery. Okay? So, yes, you can have the statues. You can have the Alamo shirts and the come and take it with the cannon. But they were trying to preserve slavery. Right? I love the history, though. The history is super interesting. And when I say I love history, it doesn't mean like I'm happy all that happened. People were massacred and people were trying to preserve slavery. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, the history, it's intriguing. I love it. But why did she text? Because she was tired of the big mouth. I would love to go back to Turkey. Yes, so Mexico abolished slavery. They banned slavery, and at first, I actually talk about this in my upcoming episode. Texas, of all the states, I won't go on this long. I know this might be boring to people, but of all the states, Texas has like one of the most contentious and interesting histories of any state in the union, right? And it went back and forth, and they basically, Stephen Austin started Austin. He started a whole settlement. He was an impresario. So Mexico was so big that they couldn't properly like defend its territories. So they started inviting people over, gifting them land if they were willing to start settlements. So Stephen Austin started a settlement. He was an impresario, so he basically worked for the Mexican government. But then they started not getting along, and then they wanted Mexico was basically hesitant to allow them to continue with slavery, so they kept putting up regulations to make it harder. Um, and it was one of those things where it's like if you already have slaves, you can keep the slaves and stuff like that. And it went along like that until there was tensions rose. Stephen Austin ended up getting imprisoned. Sorry if this is super boring. Stephen Austin got sent to prison. All the other guys came down, like Sam Houston and Sam Bowie and Davy Crockett and all these people. Um, and they basically started a war. And Santa Anna from Mexico and all that, they had banished slavery. And then the United States didn't want to annex Texas because they didn't want another slave state to join the Union. But then James K. Polk, the president, he ended up annexing it because it was his mission to spread the United States from sea to sea. He wanted to reach the Pacific Ocean, so he was willing to annex Texas with limitations on their slavery. Um, and then eventually that kind of backfired because then Texas joined the Confederacy in the Civil War just a few years later. So, anyways, I lost like 4 viewers
Oh my lord.
on that rant. But my point is, these heroes of Texas, or they're not, so they did brave, heroic things, but they were also trying to preserve slavery. You know what I mean? What?
The live stream we did last time was 5 months ago already.
Yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, that's my little rant about Texas. Um, Mexico abolished it when they became a country. Yeah, yeah. So they allowed them to have slaves for a while with like and they kept putting up more and more roadblocks, and eventually fully banished it. Um, so yeah, so the Alamo, a huge portion of the reason that happened was because they wanted to preserve slavery. What do I like about Texas? Well, I like that history. I mean, I don't like, you know what I mean. I like that there's history. I like Tex-Mex. There's a lot of cool like things to see, like Dallas, like the Reunion Tower. I loved. The Capitol building in Austin is super cool. Fort Worth stockyards are super cool. Um, the Astrodome, you know, a lot of cool. There's a lot of cool stuff if you look around. Um, food, I love the food. Can you turn the volume up? Um, yeah, a lot of good food. There's a lot of cool. They build a lot of cool things out here, you know, like attractions. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things. Um, as far as an Alamo video, I was supposed to do one last year, and same thing as I think I talked about the Disneyland trip. When we went to the Alamo Dome game, me and my cousin went to the Alamo Dome game, Spurs Warriors. We were staying right across from the Alamo. Like literally, I could see the Alamo from my bed. Laying in bed, I could look out the window, see the Alamo. So I planned to do an Alamo video. It was a holiday weekend and the Alamo Dome game, so the whole place was just so packed that I was like, I can't do it. So I went to the Alamo. I just didn't. It wasn't worth filming. There's too many people. Um, but so just because you guys are loyal live stream viewers, I will give the game away on this. My plan is to do a whole video, I mean, a series of videos documenting that entire situation from, was it Galata, I think, was the first battle. So I want to follow and do a video at each battle site, and the Alamo's right in the middle. And then at the San Jacinto, Jacinto, I forgot how you say it. San Jacinto River was where Sam Houston caught up with the Mexican army, and they beat them. So I want to do a series following that whole battle. And the Alamo, like I said, was right in the middle of the whole situation. Um, I was gonna start that last year, and again, it was just super busy and I wasn't able to, but I would like to. But I definitely touch on some of that history in the next museum video, or the one I just filmed. Um, the Bullock Museum in Austin is super cool, by the way. Oh, another I to give credit to Texas. You know, I know that there's been situations in Texas where they have whitewashed some of the history and basically removed some things from textbooks. But the Bullock Museum, the State Texas History Museum, was very honest, and it talks about them trying to preserve slavery and things like that. It was very honest, very straightforward. Um, it talked about everything. It talked about the indigenous people, the way they were treated and stuff. So shout out to that museum. It was awesome. Um, but yeah, I have to drive to Austin now. We're near Fort Worth. Went to Arlington today, the Globe Life Field. I'm gonna get Whataburger when I get back because I have a gift card and I'm trying not to spend money. Okay. Um, I appreciate you guys checking in. Uh, Next week I will be home, I believe. I will try to look into was it the Roots and Earthquakes game? That's my touchdown song or your live stream. I'm mobile right now, so I have no way to pull that up, I don't think, because I'm not on my computer. What kind of country is America? Turkey, beautiful. Listen, America is it's a very complicated country. Some of it's beautiful, some of it's very ugly. Very complicated, complex country. Very big country. But Turkey was beautiful. It was. What has been your favorite place in Texas? That's a good question. Hmm. This will sound like a cop out, but I feel like of all the big cities, I like them all equally. Um, yeah, I feel like I like all. For some reason, I feel like I lean Houston, but that might be because I wasn't there for very long, and I felt like there was so much I didn't get to see that I wanted to see, so I have this like draw there. Um, I don't know. San Antonio's super cool. Riverwalk is awesome. The Alamo Dome, the Riverwalk. Like I really enjoyed that. Like Austin's cool. It just doesn't have major sports teams, so it just has the MLS team. I drove by that stadium too. It was really cool. I took some pictures of it. Matthew McConaughey is partial owner. Really cool stadium. Um, but yeah, I feel like that. Like everything has something. Every city has something I really like, and then something lacking. That's hard to say, man. Austin has some really cool parts though. Um, there was this one neighborhood that was like incredible. I don't. It looked like a regular suburb, but like with way more flora and fauna. And then there was another neighborhood in Dallas that I saw years ago that was like it looked like a fairy tale. There's like a creek with like stone bridges in the middle of the neighborhood. It was incredible. Um, I don't know, man. Dallas was super cool. Like I don't know, man. I really like the cities more than anything. I'm definitely a city guy, but in Texas, like when you really get out of the cities, some parts are just super flat, and not a lot going on. Um, what has it lacked? It depends which one you mean. Like Austin, a major sports team, because it has UT, so I guess they don't want a major sports team. I don't know. It just I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I feel like the like Dallas, if you put together Fort Worth and Arlington, like the whole DFW, you got everything. I don't know, man. That's a good question though. But all the cities in Texas, I like. I do like. Yeah. San Antonio, there's some parts of San Antonio that were super rough, by the way. I don't know if people knew that. But like right by the Alamo, there were some rough areas. It looked like what you think of when you think of Detroit. There's some areas of San Antonio that look like that. Fort Worth too, actually. Amarillo, I don't think I've been to Amarillo. I don't remember ever going to Amarillo. Um, but yeah, what I really want to do is go like on some of the old highways in like Western Texas, see some of like the roadside stuff. You only been to Dallas. I enjoyed Dallas. I would say like Dallas things I like. I love the Reunion Tower. I just love stuff like that. American Airlines Center, the Mavericks and Dallas Stars Arena is one of my favorite arenas. Absolutely love it. I love that inside it's very open. It has like a gymnasium feel. Love that arena. Um, Deep Ellum was super cool because there's a lot of art, which I like. Um, Boarding a flight from San Diego to Oakland. All right. Have a safe travels, Marie. Yeah, I like Dallas. Houston, Houston, I had some of the best Tex-Mex I ever had in my life. There was an awesome museum I went to, episode coming soon. The Astrodome, the Toyota Center where the Rockets play is cool. I didn't get to go to Minute Maid Park, but it seemed cool. I want to come to America. Promised visa issue. There are many Turks in America. I know some Turkish people. Hopefully, you can get that figured out and you can visit. There's a lot to see though. It it takes a long time to see everything. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. Say goodbye to my niece and whatnot. A bunch of episodes coming soon. Try to film more in Texas for the next week, and then next week I'll be home. Go Giants, go Niners. I think the draft was pretty good. Um, yeah, I'll be posting more on Instagram from Austin as well. Appreciate you guys. Want to say bye, Rhodes? All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Talk to you kids later. Appreciate you guys. As always, it means a lot that you guys check in and say what's up and stuff like that. Chat with me. It definitely brightens my week, gets my week off to a good start. So I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of episodes coming soon. I promise. Vertlife.